Hey y'all, so good afternoon. I'm doing a short video to explain 6 signs that you know somebody is dealing or has the spirit of Jezebel. So the first sign is that that person is excessively controlling. Not only does this person try to control you, but they also try to control the people around them as well. Whether that's family, friends, whoever, they try to control anybody who's controllable or will put up with that nonsense, right? So they also don't like people who don't allow them to like control them or like dictate their moves. And more on that later, but anytime they feel like they can't control you or that particular person, they'll then try to create a false narrative around that person to get other people to, or you, to see that person the way they see them, in a negative light. The second sign that you're dealing with somebody who has a Jezebel spirit is that they are excessively prideful and they're a narcissist, extreme narcissist. This person doesn't take accountability. They don't really listen to your point of view or see the wrong in what they're doing. But anytime they are listening to your side of the story, you trying to like explain yourself, they're more so just waiting to give a quick response, but they're not hearing anything that you say. Because narcissists, they don't listen to you. They only wait to respond with what they want to say, and they're not trying to hear you out. So that's why there's no point in like over explaining to those type of people who only see their viewpoint and only think that they're right or carry that victim mentality all the time, because 9 times out of 10 we're all humans, so it's not always what somebody else does wrong. Sometimes we do stuff wrong too, and that's a red flag if somebody's not able to take accountability to say, I was wrong, or I played a part in this too. Like, be honorable. But some people don't have it in them. Number 3, the third sign is this person is very manipulative. So they will most times try to weaponize or use your emotions against you in order to do get you to do what they want you to do, and also allow them to have their way. So they're trying to make you feel bad for doing something that you want to do and get you to change your mind. Like, they're those type of people who really heavily try to get you to change your mind about things instead of respecting your decision. It's okay if you offer suggestions, but if you're trying to gung-ho get somebody to always change your mind when they're making a decision that they're trying to stand firm on, that's a red flag right there. Especially when you're trying to like add boundaries with this person and they're just totally disregarding them, it's a no-go. Anybody who's trying to push past your boundaries or coerce you into changing your mind about your boundaries or just like straight up ignoring them, they don't care about you. They only have their agenda. They don't care nothing about your feelings. The fourth sign is this person is very, very jealous. They carry that spirit. And anybody who's jealous, I mean, there's maybe moments we've all dealt with jealousy to some degree or been the person that's been jealous. But if that spirit goes unchecked, that person is 9 times out of 10 dealing with an identity crisis of some sort, or not knowing like their identity. Because most times with people who are just highly jealous and always just watching what somebody else has, or just highly focused upon somebody, it's because that person has something that they want, and even if they do get it, it's like it's not going to solve the problem because it's an inner problem that needs to be rectified. And so they may try to want to be like you. They may try to I don't know. It's like you may feel like you need to shrink down in order to not make that person feel bad. But God doesn't call us to shrink down. He doesn't call us to be prideful neither. But you should never try to shrink or lessen your light just to make somebody comfortable. Because that jealous people are not going to be satisfied. But they need to allow God to show them themselves, and they need to work on themselves and allow Him to fill whatever void inside of them that's making them feel that way. Right? There's some voids that in our lives that only Jesus can truly fill that emptiness. The fifth sign is that this person is very lustful, seductive, and perverted as well, but highly like seductive. That seductive nature, trying to get somebody to always do what they want to do. I guess like, how can I put it in this way? They like to be more so the dominant person in the relationship. You see this a lot in women, but a man can also have the Jezebel spirit as well. So instead of like the relationship being 50-50, it's more so 90-10, because they want to be in control all the time in just different areas. And yeah, that's just another sign that you're dealing with somebody with the Jezebel spirit, wanting to have control in many different areas in your life and their life as well, especially if you're in a relationship with them too. This is also the type of spirit that goes after people in relationships, or if they're like, if somebody's like just dating somebody else, they'll go after people who are dating, just in relationships or romantic relationships, and they'll try to break up the relationship too. That's how you know that person carries a Jezebel spirit. And the last sign is this person constantly tries to not gaslight you, especially when you like know who you are in Christ. Um, they'll try to gaslight you, and even like if you're not Christian or whatnot, like somebody who's always constantly trying to get you to doubt yourself, or doubt who the Lord has made you to be, or even just doubt certain like decisions and not like respecting decisions that you make. Um, and just like I said, always trying to get their way, and just have you like questioning yourself like a lot. Like it'll kind of have you dealing with somebody with this kind of spirit will kind of have you like in your head like all the time, and there's a problem with that. So these are 6 signs that this person has a Jezebel spirit, or maybe it's multiple people around you, whether family, friends, whoever, people in the workplace, your boss, like just about anybody. If they're showing all these signs, or maybe 3 out of 4, it's a sign that they're dealing with the Jezebel spirit, and you need to make sure that you there's different Christian videos that you can watch of how to deal with somebody who carries this spirit, but the important part is to make sure that you have your boundaries set with them, and add as much distance or cut them off altogether, because this person is highly in wanting to be in control and wanting to control you too. So they don't respect you 9 times out of 10. They have some form of respect secretly for those who don't allow them to control them, but then like I said, they'll try to twist that narrative. So this is 6 signs of somebody who has a Jezebel spirit, and I'll probably make another video on what you can do if you're dealing with this in your own life, because there are boundaries and there are decisions that you will need to make in order for you to gain or regain peace back in your